Assalamu alaikum and a very warm welcome to a brand new series upon cricket, where legends of cricketing sense, people who have a lot of information about cricket, people who have been following cricket for ages will be contacted. We will shoot tricky questions and we'll take their answers. So don't forget to participate. Catch you on the other side. He's already busy and looking into his computer and cricket. Look at that, man. Look at that. This man is absolutely fanatic in terms of cricketing knowledge, information. Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Abdul. Are you ready for tricky questions today?
Yes.
Definitely.
I'm looking forward
yes.
to it.
That's great. The first tricky question to Mr. Abdul Aleem is about a player. I'm going to go through his statistics first. He has played 134 ODIs, 131 innings, 6,291 runs with an average of 54.23, 1900s, 37 50s, 739 points. Currently he is number 3 in the world, and you can easily guess the name. Yes, it is Babar Azam. Now the question to Mr. Abdul Aleem is that Babar Azam is currently under the pump for his low strike rate. Shall he change his batting style to improve upon his strike rate, or stick to his own batting style like Joe Root?
Babar Azam is a player of very high caliber. He has performed consistently for Pakistan for the past decade or so. If you actually look at his statistics for T20 cricket, it has been fantastic. Over 4,000 runs, among the top 5 run scorers in the world, and have scored over in all sorts of conditions. You compare that with Kane Williamson, for example, he has around 2,500 runs. Joe Root hasn't been a regular T20 player either. So all in all, Babar Azam sits well above these two cricketers of his generation. However, the trend in T20 cricket is now changing. Babar Azam bats in the top 3. So he needs to score at 150 plus strike rate. So when you actually compare ODI cricket with T20 cricket, we do not consider averages as a prime benchmark. The prime benchmark is strike rate. So a player who is playing in the top 3 should have a minimum strike rate of 150. That's the benchmark, that's the starting point. You look at today's cricket teams, you will find that almost all teams now have players in the top 3 who would go berserk right from the start. That's the problem Pakistan is actually facing, where they cannot actually have players who are going to slow down in the initial overs and then go berserk. Then they will be reaching substandard scores, 160 to 180 in T20s. Look at teams like India, for example, look at Australia, for example, look at South Africa, for example. They have been consistently scoring at very high rates and end up achieving a run rate of 10 or 11 runs per over. So that's the brand of cricket that is being playing in world cricket today. That's where Babar Azam needs to make a change in his T20 batting. I wouldn't say there is any change required in ODI or Test cricket.
Point taken, Mr. Abdul Aleem. Definitely the strike rate plays an important role in today's cricket. Since Babar Azam is a very popular player across the world in cricketing arena, so people want him to play in all 3 formats. So currently he's struggling in T20, and your point is absolutely valid, that if he could improve upon his strike rate, maybe compromising a bit upon his average, he can make a good comeback in T20 world cricket. Formation of cricketing skills is a process of developing, adapting, applying cricketing skills from a very simple, ordinary level to an expert level, where from an ordinary player who's batting at 7, you become an integral part of your team. My question to Mr. Abdul Aleem is that can he list down few players who have transformed their cricketing skills from an ordinary level to an expert level?
This is a very interesting question actually. Few players come to my mind, but the first one that comes to my mind is Sanat Jayasuriya. He started off his career as a left arm spinner, primarily as a bowler. But if you look at the latter half of his career, he was the opening batsman of the team, a front line left arm spinner who took close to 350 ODI wickets, plus 8 to 10,000 runs in ODI cricket. His opening partner in the 1996 World Cup, Romesh Kaluvidharana, he was the same. He batted lower down the order but transformed his team completely, and they were the main catalyst for Sri Lanka to winning the 1996 World Cup. Yet another player that comes to my mind is Steve Smith. Started as a leg spinner, transformed into a complete batsman, and has been an outstanding batsman for the past decade or so, scoring close to 10,000 runs in Test cricket. And the third player that comes to my mind is Shoaib Malik. Again, started as an off spinner, was considered a substitute for Saqlain Mushtaq, went on to become a good all-rounder in the early 2000 phase. So these are the players that have transformed their skills completely and have benefited their teams immensely, and especially Jayasuriya, who was the standout player in the 1996 World Cup.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abdul Aleem, for your detailed insight and perspective regarding transformation of cricketing skills. Here we close our episode and sharing it with you and expecting your feedback as well. Don't forget to double tap and share, and don't forget to shoot tricky question for Chit Chat Cricket. Take care of yourself. Make it a great day. Bye-bye.